but it can only be done after the moment of death, just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Hey, welcome back lads. So in Cold War there are so many Zombies DLC maps being teased right now, it's absolutely insane, and that now includes older zombie maps coming back as remakes or remasters, and it's all being hinted at here in Outbreak. Some of this stuff might come as a surprise to you. Like, on the new map Golova, you can find a little something straight out of Black Ops 2, and I don't think many people have caught onto this or realized it, and it's this that you're looking at right now. It's not some random, meaningless candy. No, it's an item from the map Buried. You use this candy to command this giant fellow, which is just an NPC, but with the candy you can make him lock down the box so it never moves, you can make him hold a crawler, and all kinds of stuff like that. So why is that, like, that asset from Black Ops 2 being remastered and is showing up here? Now, if you're not convinced, I can tell you that this is no coincidence, no shot, because all the maps in Zombies Outbreak are just parts of the next Warzone map, and a location leaked for that map is the mines, and that was leaked a long time ago. Now, Buried takes place in a mining town, Angola, Africa, and that is the same African country as the multiplayer map Satellite. So I wouldn't be surprised if the mines, location and separate map, if it's literally just parts of Buried remastered, because that could come as a Zombies Outbreak map, it could be a multiplayer Fireteams map, and of course will be there in Warzone. But when it comes to Buried as a standard DLC Zombies map, I have no clue when it would happen, and if it would be a remaster, so it's just the same map but with better graphics, or if it would be like a complete remake and new take on the original idea. Not a clue, man, but hey, there are more maps to talk about. Like, here we have the Tempests, which are a not so new boss zombie because they're literally just the Dark Ether version of the boss zombie from Transit, the Electric Man, the Avogadro. Well, here in Cold War they're all purple and from the Dark Ether, so is it the Dark Ether Gadro? Yeah, perhaps, but think about that map, Transit from Black Ops 2, one of the most iconic zombie maps of all time because it's so big, open world or semi-open world, but it was really rushed and I guess it was ahead of its time, so the idea, the vision Treyarch had, never could be made until now. Like, if you think about it, Zombies Outbreak mode in Cold War is literally like an evolution. It's the concept, the idea of Transit, finally brought to life after all this time, so it makes sense that we would see that map, Transit, and all the different locations within it as like either a standard regular Zombies map or one of the new, fresh Outbreak maps. Seeing the Tempests or Dark Ether Gadros here in Cold War just adds more fuel to that fire. And also, if you think back to like a year ago, before Cold War Zombies, before the game had released or was even revealed, there were rumors from some pretty trusted sources that Cold War Zombies would start with a Vietnam Zombies map and a Transit remake, but that kind of got changed, and later on we heard that the Vietnam map was held back as DLC 1, and now we see that all come to life, where it's like you have Firebase Z, Vietnam Zombies as DLC 1, and also recently another leaker, Okami, told us that the Zombies Outbreak mode was planned to release with Cold War, but it was delayed for some reason. So maybe, just maybe, the original plan was to have Die Maschine, Firebase Z, and Transit as an Outbreak map, all in Cold War from day one. That would have been mad. The next map really deserves its own video, which we will do about all the evidence that the Eisendrache from Black Ops 3 is coming to Cold War. Once again, it's a case of the map's boss zombie, the Panzer, showing up, and surely the Tempest and the Panzer will be used in future maps. That's why they're in Outbreak right now. You also have the Dragon Heads from Der Eisen as a side mission in Outbreak. Now, this is a little bit of a strange detail, but it's just more remastered assets from that map, that the bed in the scientist quarters in Firebase Z is literally the same bed that they use in Samantha's bedroom in Der Eisendrache. So for the original storyline, of course, Samantha's dad, Dr. Maxis, worked at this castle facility, and that's why she stayed there for some time and has her room. Like I said though, later this week we will have a full video about all the evidence about the Eisendrache making some kind of comeback, because it is insane how much there is. Like, I'm certain some kind of incarnation of this map is making a comeback. Anyway lads, stay spicy and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
This is the only way.
It is the only way.